I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
If it isn't SmackDown's soon-to-be #1 pick.
Hi, Bailey. Good to see you too.
I'm kind of fed up with the draft, honestly. It's so subjective.
Isn't that the point?
I think the point is to serve certain people's interests, including those in charge. But for anyone who's a real wrestler with integrity, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're a SmackDown superstar who's going to be drafted to SmackDown. Like I said before, what's the point?
It matters to me. Going #1 overall is a huge accomplishment. Shows that management puts a lot of stock in you.
You know what? You're right. You should be proud. Good luck next week.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft on Monday.
Since SmackDown has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on SmackDown. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire, and sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
It's the woman who's keeping the draft rumor mills spinning. Here comes the boat.
I know some people are getting tired of the draft speculations surrounding this superstar, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And Natalya has to be careful not to get burned here.
This isn't Natalya's first match against an overly hyped superstar, and often by the end of the night, the buzz is dying down, and her opponent is lying down.
In any event, it's good to see her looking like herself again after that strange trip she took as a part of the Beacon.
Tied up with the hammerlock now. Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock.
Oh, ouch!
Getting grounded and now put into a headlock.
What a shot! Converts it into a headlock. Oh! Getting tossed around.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast. She might be able to start mounting something here.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Natalya.
And she quickly turned that around.
There's a wheelbarrow into the DDT.
Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
Uh-oh. Way too...
And Natalya dodges there. Oh, what a kick.
Into gear and finds its mark. Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
She is at a total disadvantage right now.
Being...
Take off.
Diving moonsault! And she's coming back to the ring now. Oh, my God.
Moonsault takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Her iron will on display for the world to see.
Gets out of the way of that one. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this.
A running Hurricane Rana. Springboard into a boom! What a Hurricane Rana!
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
And she's unleashed a barrage here.
She has completely unleashed that inner beast.
Whoa! Drop kick all the way to
No way!
Big impact!
throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
And evades the attack.
Natalya caught off guard.
Oh, my God! Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
The cover! Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall.
Natalya with natty by nature.
Natalya showing off that patented in-ring prowess there.
And able to beat Natalya to the punch.
Set up for a second time.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
She did it! She picked up the victory!
Here is your winner,
At least for tonight, she absolutely lived up to the hype. Consider all doubts erased.
That's implying that there were doubts to begin with. How could anyone think she isn't worthy of the #1 pick? What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying the superstar will be staying on SmackDown as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. Always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I can use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own stress.
I'll set up a match for you next.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen...
Listen, I know...
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was I've been put... You should be...
I appreciate...
That's it.
Fine.
You're the...
Can't wait.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft. After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Momentum's escaping her now.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes.
From the heavens. Whoa, look out. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Here's the dive. Oh, no, wait, maybe not.
You got fooled again, Byron.
Oh, just throwing their body. Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Oh, my God.
Anticipated that.
Oh, look at this. Showing off with a big flex. And then
and a stomp right to the back. She saw that coming. Running Hurricane Rana.
fantastic. She's been slowed down yet again.
But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain?
And cover now for the match. There's two.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate.
The new era has...
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Who is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the
The prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is... Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for.
Transition. Oh, don't bother counting. She's got a whole other beatdown to hand out.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Oh, oof. Caught with the double axe handle. Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
And Perez is seeking salvation. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Boom. She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Swanton.
Oh, my God. A DDT. Setting up for something here.
Michinoku driver. Standing shooting star press.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
She's unleashing a real barrage here.
She is in the zone and not letting up.
Ooh, what a forearm club. Drop kick finds the spot. Wow, what agility.
Tight spot for Roxanne Perez.
Oh, my God. Perez will come back after that.
Cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO partners? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight, at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight.
I know.
And it sounds like...
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow. You came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for an opportunity like this to step up from the indies. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit. So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
Well, that's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Oh look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment! My new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? Lexus, Casey! After this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
Tag is good.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. Well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails.
Tag is good.
Am I oversharing?
One, two, ring the bell.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy. But I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are. Typically, Unity title matches are intergender, but we're progressive here at NXT, so I'll allow it.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, and Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
There you see what's at stake. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back. Ooh, uh-oh. A heavy double axe handle. Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Stomping. Ouch. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. Hoist their opponent all the way up. Just holding their opponent there. That's a 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. They can go all night. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Gets driven into the corner.
What a counter by Lexus. Nice scoop roll up for the win. Stops the ref count before 2.
He's still in this.
Oh, there it is. Spear!
And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
He's putting a ton of force behind every attack.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
A powerful message just sent to the champion with that.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to...
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I have to say, it's nice to have...
I know.
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand.
So we wait while NXT plan?
I am, but my...
People learned nothing from what happened after the draft. We need to be proactive.
And hoping it won't happen.
Where's a mutiny?
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that masked mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown Zone, Zoe Stark was caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them? The tech cross body! You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you can take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
Hoisted up high here.
She just went head first through the window. A running Hurricane Rana.
All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot. That looked rough.
I think that busted her open.
Yeah, we might need to get her some help.
Calculating the next move here. Michinoku driver. Caught in a bad spot.
Boom! Michinoku driver.
And this is probably the one place you don't want to be.
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned watching wrestling, it's that nothing good happens in the parking lot. Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Michinoku driver.
I don't know what these superstars are thinking.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good. That's a parking area, not a wrestling ring.
Selena Del Sol. Zoe wobbling, looking vulnerable. This can't bode well.
Please stay down.
Looks like you get your...
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
We don't have time to play it safe anymore.
Fair enough.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that Mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Well, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Clobbered with a double axe handle. Looking to use the whole arena to their advantage.
Good luck. Not worried about any dangers in taking this thing into the crowd.
No telling where this will end up.
The WWE Universe getting an impromptu meet and greet. How's that for great ticket value?
That could make an opening for her.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Oh, and an uppercut. Might have lost a tooth. This match is spilled into the seats, and the crowd is loving it.
WWE superstars love to get up close and personal with their fans.
Oh, what a response.
There's a wheelbarrow. Boom, DDT.
And now Liv is under immense pressure.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in. She'll take things into the ring.
Looking to go up high.
From the heavens. What? Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Up and over for sliced bread.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Going for the home run.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the Mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT?
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off. Like a piece is missing.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, one half of the NXT.
Here comes Gigi Dolan.
A truly confident and passionate competitor.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
Dolan competed in some of the top independent.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway, the SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so unique. Look at this.
There it is.
Win.
Get the shoulders up. This match is not going to end so soon.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
With a DDT.
Big forearm.
And she's set right into that corner.
And Gigi didn't see that coming.
Trading counters here. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Enziguri finds its mark. God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Up and over all the way to the floor. Here we go.
And completely missed him up.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
An elbow will break that up. She fights back with the counter.
There's a wheelbarrow into the DDT.
Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi has run into a roadblock.
Well, what's this manager looking for under the ring? She has no business down there. Planted with the bulldog. Can she get the pinfall? Maybe. A kick out before the referee can get to one. Still in it.
Boom!
Boom! Read that one.
Momentum isn't completely out of her side just yet.
It's time for Dolan to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Wow! Breathtaking standing shooting star.
Tight spot for Gigi here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Dolan is absolutely laid out.
Makes the cover. And a big victory here tonight.
Here is your winner,
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
Well, sucks to be her. But she's the perfect cover. Mutiny might get a new member, but look how united this roster is now. It's a win for us.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Here she comes, battling for SmackDown's honor against Naomi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions,
check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag.
Naomi's actions have caused some deep divisions on the SmackDown.
Victory roll!
Jackknife into the cover.
Tried to make short work of things there.
Effective counter. What a forearm. She's in a bad way here.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Drop kick. And here is Naomi forced out of the ring. Moves from the ring to the outside. Cha-ching! Step up enziguri. Ooh! This match is just evolving right before our very eyes.
I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this.
Oof! Fishing for something beneath the ring. Oh, and she had Naomi's number. Back into the ring she goes.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
And off, there's the reversal. Nice handspring evasion.
Drop kick. Naomi looking a little less than determined there.
She knows this is only the beginning, that there's more to come. Haymaker after haymaker. Ooh.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Ooh. Who will break first? That is the question. Oh. WWE Universe.
It looks like Liv Morgan isn't willing to sit this one out.
She's going to show Naomi how it feels to get attacked from behind.
Liv's in the ring.
Hey, she needs to get out of here.
She took her shot and made it count.
She has no business being out here, Corey, and you know that.
And into the cover. And she fights it off.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Standing shooting star. That's incredible.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Oh, man. A quick reversal from her.
Countering each other again and again. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around.
Into the DDT. She has her down for the count.
Shoulder up. Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, man.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Uh-oh.
Way too much. She completely missed there.
Beautiful pinning combination.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in 1.
She is not done yet. Kick to the body.
Into code red.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner,
A tough loss for Naomi tonight, and it certainly doesn't help her case with all the suspicion swirling around her.
Well, this settles it for me, Cole. This might not be a court of law, but Naomi doesn't just look defeated. She looks guilty. Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah. You had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Well, except for Naomi. She officially joined Mutiny.
I guess she figured they were the only ones who didn't believe she did something wrong.
Losing Naomi stings, but we've got most of the roster back on high alert against mutiny. That's a win in my book.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a...
Exactly. And so,
we don't plan on...
Even though they're not direct...
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT
Don't get us.
And who?
And they weren't meant for.
We are.
But don't worry.
One last thing.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
There you see what's at stake. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Boom!
Tagged into the action.
Oh my gosh! Spear!
Oh!
Saw it coming. It counters it. Sleeper slam. The challenger taking some minor damage.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Oh, a spear!
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here. Taking flight. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick. Turn it into a suplex. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Spear! kick connects. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Hooked up. Driven down. Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
And he got to his partner.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not time to expect victory yet.
Spear!
That was vicious.
Oh, my, what a splash.
Ooh.
Boom, what a forearm.
And the setup in the corner of the ring.
Ooh, and fights back.
Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack.
Into the arm drag.
The champion doing everything to retain.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous!
This might be it. The champ might keep it here. And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
And he's keeping this attack going and going.
He's letting his actions do the talking here.
The champ with the cover. Kick out and the title fight continues. What a match.
Hoisted up across their shoulders. Take a look at this superhuman power. My Lord.
Oh. Pin. Title in the balance. The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the King and the Superstar.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem. But I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely...
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost our reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
To be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.